Vale. Ti, ti, ti. Hola, ¿qué tal estáis? Mm, tiene estática el micro. A ver. ¿Se escucha mejor ahora? Voy a mirarlo. Voy a mirarlo. Debería escucharse bien. 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 Se está escuchando en bucle. Voy a mirarlo. Bueno, todavía no sé qué vamos a hacer hoy, la verdad. Ay. ¿Qué se apetece? Voy a poner musiquita de fondo. A ver. Mm. ¿Qué se apetece hacer? Preciosos. ¿Está guapa la canción? No sé si hacer ahora King's Quest. Mm. Estoy muy callado. A ver. No, voy a quitar esto. Bueno. Vamos a darle King's Quest un rato, sí. No, mejor, vamos a darle de Council. Me apetece. Voy a cambiar la categoría. Tan, 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 ahí estamos. Ahí estamos. Vamos a empezar. ¿Por dónde nos quedamos?
Sir Gregory?
Good day, Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis.
Sí, me ha dicho que soy un demonio.
Probably
Sí.
didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
How long has our family been in existence?
We have been here since the very beginning.
What do you mean, exactly?
Are you trying to get information from me?
No, not at all. I was just wondering why that particular question seemed to disturb you.
Let us not insist then. You yourself
Vaya.
weren't very convinced by the question, it seems.
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy.
Ooh.
Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit. When we first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
Uf.
Well, tell me then, are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
Vaya.
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
A ver, técnicamente mi personaje es de la Orden Dorada y el rey de Francia estaba en la Orden Dorada. Aunque he querido ayudar a Lord Mortimer también. Es que creo que mi personaje estaría en contra del padre.
Well, if our goal is to direct the future of humanity, it'd work out easier through a monarchic system rather than a democracy.
I see you're a quick learner. From now on, you know the fence that separates William from the rest of the family. If only he would stop steering the destinies of certain countries like France or the United States of America in such a dangerous direction. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything
Madre
would
mía,
be
qué complicado.
fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Are you trying to warn me that I'm in danger?
That, Louis, will be up to you to choose. Most of all, make sure you don't pick the wrong side. William has had all the time he needs to think about this. You
Mi lado,
not.
por
I'm
lo
sorry
que
to
he
say this,
elegido
but
en el
this first
personaje,
choice might
es
well be of
lealtad a-
capital importance to your future. I want you to make an
a la
informed
madre,
choice.
a Sara,
Now go and see
a
your
mi madre.
father, see what he has to say, and then
y a
think
la
it
Orden
over
Dorada.
very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do.
Sea lo que sea.
Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
Huh, that's me. Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Voy a ver si puedo entrar en alguna otra habitación antes.
President George Washington.
¿Dónde está George? Esa carta ya la leí. A ver si encuentro... pociones, tío, que no me queda nada, No hay nada. No, no hay nada.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Vale. Piaggi. Vamos a hablar con Piaggi.
I haven't the time.
No puedo hablar con Piaggi. Estoy jodido, ¿eh? No tengo puntos de habilidad, no tengo... miel. Estoy jodido.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
A ver si hay algo aquí.
Why is his study in such a mess? Looks like Volner's planning something. Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Volner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though, and leave as if planned What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted.
Esto es interesante.
Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet.
A chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Uf, es que no sé. El cofre todavía no sé.
The chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter. That sounds vaguely familiar. I can always give it a shot.
Oh,
Just close.
Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind. Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind.
Chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter. Think, Louis. I know for sure that lime water neutralizes chemical actions, but doesn't work on ink. I must find something else.
uf. Me la juego a una. Me la juego a una. Porque no lo sé. O sea que me la juego a una de esas dos.
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted.
Johan, sé que estás intentando descubrir qué le ocurrió a Elizabeth, pero se te está yendo de las manos. Tu aventura en el continente ya me ha salido muy cara. Ya sé que no te ha resultado fácil tener a Elizabeth encerrada en su habitación durante un mes para evitar que se encuentre con Sarah. Pero de ahí a salir huyendo, y sin avisar, tuve que mentir para cubrirnos, Johan. Actuad como si hubierais llegado por separado hace tan solo unos días y convence a William para que haga lo mismo con sus invitados. Te exijo que entres en razón y guardes la compostura. Te he pedido que lo consigas para poder sacarlo de la isla, no para estudiarlo con la vana esperanza de adquirir poder. Que te quede claro que no te voy a dar ninguna respuesta. Como mucho nos arriesgamos a volver a perderlo, así que por última vez déjalo en el lugar acordado. Puedo confirmarte que alguien lo recogerá de inmediato. Gregory.
Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
Es una putada, es que no tengo habilidades.
A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter. Mother
Ala.
taught me a thing or two on the subject, and this name reminds me of something.
Me la juego.
Let's just see how good my memory is.
Me la juego una.
Damn! It's diluted the ink. Now it's illegible. Right. It's not my lucky day. What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet.
No, no lo voy a conseguir. Voy a ver si puedo sacárselo a Warner. Aquí quedaba algo de jalea real o algo de eso.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Oh, puedo abrir el cofre. Vale.
Louis, busy as always, I see. How lucky you are. I must admit I'm trying to kill the boredom myself.
I get the impression we're all in the same boat.
And here I was thinking you might have some juicy gossip.
Me? No, nothing at all. And you?
I would like to be able to say yes, but it's been dead quiet.
No tengo
The
nada que
only one with
contar.
anything to
Solo
say
me han
is Duke
cortado un brazo.
Manuel. But with that accent of his, I don't understand a word he says. It's exasperating.
Hombre.
Right. I've wasted enough time. I'll keep our conversation to myself, Mr. President. Anyway, I must be going now.
See you later, Louis.
Voy a ver si puedo usar alguna de las habilidades ahora. Que me he curado los efectos negativos.
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
No, no puedo. No puedo adivinar lo que planea Warner. Voy a buscar a ver si hay miel por otro lado. Es que, tío, es que quiero resolver eso. Ay, ¿me puedes conseguir cosas?
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
¿Se puede bajar abajo? Ah, coño, se lo pido al sirviente.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, some get.
You wouldn't have a little...
Oh, some get. I would have.
Don't worry, my good man. I know the effects of
Perfect.
Devil's Thorn very well. I've been taking it for years without any adverse effects.
That is. What else can I do for you?
My good fellow...
I would.
Vale. Bueno, estoy consiguiendo cositas. No las que quiero, como siempre, pero... pero poco a poco. A ver si por aquí hay algo. Está Godoy ahí, vamos a hablar con Godoy.
Am I disturbing you?
Monsieur de Richet, it seems you are everywhere.
At least he hasn't noticed my arm.
Was Mr. Von Wollner able to help
No
you?
entiendo cómo no
Help
se da
me?
cuenta lo del...
Yes, for your armillary sphere.
Oh, yes, that.
Louis, everything all right?
Yes. Excuse me, I was miles away.
Oh, while you are here, you wouldn't know who the last guest is, would you?
What do you mean?
I heard Sir Gregory speaking about it. A certain Al-Asif something or other.
Who? What?
Obviously not. It's not important, forget it.
No, hang on.
It doesn't matter, I'm telling you. We'll find out soon enough. I'm in a hurry right now. I'm waiting for someone. See you later, Louis.
Is Al-Azif to participate in the conference?
That's what I was asking you. As von Wollner mentioned the arrival of this person just before the second conference. Do you know who it is?
No, I thought so for a minute, but the name means nothing to me. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. Something tells me we shall find out soon enough, no?
Certainly. Well, I must be leaving you.
Parece que no sabe qué es el Alacif, por lo menos. Dios, es precioso esto. A ver.
Amber crystals.
Que quiero miel, quiero recuperar puntos de habilidad. toda la mansión. ¡Ja! Vale. He conseguido un poco. Sigamos buscando. Vale.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Hostia, otra cosa no, pero abrojo hay... Que flipas, ¿eh? Madre mía. Monedita. En la sala de conferencia a lo mejor hay algo. Joder, con el abrojo. Es impresionante, ¿eh? Bueno. Vale, la habitación de Von Bollner está aquí. A ver si con los puntos de habilidad que tengo puedo hacer algo.
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet.
Vale, eso me
I get
gasta
the
todo.
feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif.
Vale. Perfecto. Pues sigo sin haberme enterado de nada. Debería haber elegido la otra opción. Vamos a mirar otra habitación. A ver si puedo pasar a otra. Y si no, ya subo al despacho.
Sir Jacques Perru?
Vamos a ver a Jack.
Dear Monsieur.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
Vale.
Great. Honey.
Monsieur de Richet! What can I do for you?
I was just passing by and wondered how you felt, Monsieur.
Me? Never felt better, my friend. I can't wait for the conference to resume. We absolutely must get Lord Mortimer's project voted in, Louis. The idea of selling Louisiana is a stroke of genius.
Mortimer clearly doesn't do
Madre
things
mía.
by half measures. The poor wretch doesn't seem to remember a thing. But what about what happened?
What are you talking about, Louis? I don't understand. No doubt about it, Lord Mortimer's receptions are truly sumptuous. I could quite happily remain here forever. But what can I say? All good things must come to an end.
Well, we shall see. Anyway,
Le
I
lavó el
shan't
cerebro,
disturb you
pero
any
vamos.
further.
But you're not
Bestial.
disturbing me in the slightest, Louis. See you later.
Dear friend,
Esa ya lo leí.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Emily, can I come in?
No, it's not a good time. Not right now. Leave me alone.
I can tell from your voice that there's something wrong. Let me in. We have to talk, Emily.
I said no, goddamn you.
He dicho que no. Dentro. Está borracha.
You know full well that getting yourself worked up like this is not going to help. It won't make any difference. It won't bring Emma back.
Forget. I couldn't give a damn if it makes any difference. I only want to not think of anything. And then get out of here. I told you not to come in.
Emily, I only want to talk. I understand that you're upset after everything.
You understand. You understand nothing.
Listen, we're going through a difficult time. Even I'm dumbfounded and
Dumbfounded. Dumbfounded. Do you want to know how I feel?
Yes, I would like to.
My whole life has just gone up in smoke. Everything I believed in gone, blown apart. I have killed a part of myself.
Yes, I know how you feel.
No, I don't think so.
I found out that my mother has been lying to me all my life. That she's not my real mother. I told her to go far, far away.
Why, Louis? What have we done to deserve this?
I don't think that's the question. We haven't done anything. Only made choices for which we must accept responsibility.
And what if I no longer have the strength to do so?
But you do. It's just too early for you to feel it. But believe me, we've all lost something here.
All this, everything that's happened, it's a nightmare. I want to wake up.
Emily, calm down and put
Emily
down
está
that glass.
estresadísima.
I know you're telling the truth about Mortimer and home. I know they are demons.
That's not all.
Go on.
I'm one of them, Emily. I'm a demon too.
I know.
But how?
Sir Gregory stopped by to tell me. He wanted to bid me a welcome.
I don't understand.
Welcome to the family.
You? You're his daughter?
También.
Mortimer's daughter, Louis.
That makes you my sister?
Yes. Just the thought of the night when I suggested that we... I feel so ashamed, Louis. And
I know.
that means Emma is your sister too.
Shit. I spent the night with my own sister?
I was attracted to you from the
¿Verdad?
moment we first
Se-
spoke on the
se acostó
boat.
con Emma.
Now
Es
I
verdad.
understand why. Do you realize what that means? I'm a monster.
And I am one as well. When I think of my feelings for you, that feeling, it hurts all of a sudden. She's there. I can feel her inside me. She's trying to read my thoughts. Emily, don't do that. Get out of my mind, please. Let me remind you that it's forbidden between demons.
I Sorry, Louis. I didn't want to.
I have a sister.
It's very strange for me too. A sister for a brother.
Yes.
Yes. I must get some rest. I must ask you to leave me now.
All right, but don't finish that bottle.
Don't start now. I would like to get some sleep.
I'll be leaving you then. Thank you, Emily.
Vaya culo, guarra. Madre mía. Está reventadísima. la pobre. Ay. Buscar.
A devil's thorn. To be used to
abrojo
uncover the
también.
best disguised
Cago en la
traits.
hostia. Espectacular, ¿eh? Es que es lo único que no necesito. Lo único.
Duke Manuel Godoy. Huh, that's me.
Vale. Vamos ya al despacho. No tengo suficientes puntos para averiguar lo de Von Borler. Así que tirando.
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
Buah. Ni puta idea. Vale.
Dante's Purgatory. Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub?
A ver si descubro algo de los dibujos.
What a mess. Looks like Volnor was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. Straw on his desk. As if to protect something fragile. Yes. Someone must have packed something away here. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very
¿Tienen el
common.
Asif?
As a
¿Dónde
matter
lo tiene?
of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif.
The signs of obscurantism.
A ver si lo encuentro.
The alchemist as a young man.
Ah, pues se lo digo a Mortimer, si puedo. Porque... yo no sé. Estoy espeso hoy. Bastante espeso.
Louis, I was sure you would stay. I'm proud of you. You've made the right choice. It took great maturity to forgive your sister as you did.
She brought me up. I realized I owed her a lot.
We all make mistakes, as Sarah well knows.
Why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say.
Nervioso.
Worried. I wonder where it's all going to end.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
You're not
Yo
the
quiero
first
seguir-
to make me that offer.
What
Quiero
do you mean by
seguir
that?
Your brother,
leal a Sara, eh.
Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
I think he's worried about you.
Worried? Marvelous. That's just like him. You know, in a family like ours, we all have a role to play. And his is to worry about everyone else. Let me reassure you, there's no reason for him to worry about me.
And what's your role in this family?
Mine? Oh, I think they probably feel I'm the eternal naysayer, I suppose. I think one mustn't be afraid of change, and that it is healthy to challenge oneself at regular intervals. I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
So that's your project.
Of course, not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas, if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea. For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his own freedom?
Do you have any more examples?
Of course.
Talk to me about slavery.
Well, take the slave trade, for example. It's an archaic practice that simply has to stop. Today, black slaves of
Me cae bien
America
Morty.
work for free and in unbearable
Si a mi
conditions.
personaje le da miedo,
If
pero
you
me cae
free
bien
the
Morty.
blacks and offer them work along with a salary, they will bless you for it. Then, they will be integrated into the system. They will be taxable. Once they are free, they will have to work for a roof, pay taxes, and feed their families. Maybe we could take away the civil rights of prisoners, for example. In this way, we we'll keep control of all those who respect the system and benefit from the others as a workforce. What obscurantism! By harping on this concept of good and evil, guilt and redemption, look where men are now, locked up in beliefs that should no longer exist. It's time for men to rediscover themselves and to take control of their lives, as they really
Luis diciendo no con la
without
cabeza.
any moral judgment.
And what would you propose for women?
They must be given the right to work and to vote. Look, at the moment, they don't work. They take care of raising children. What a mistake. We have to get them out of the house. Make them work. In this way, not only will they become consumers, but they will also delegate the job of education to the system. We could guide humanity from a
Como le
young
gusta
age, Louis,
manipular
don't you
a
see?
este señor.
Today we are wasting too much time.
Tell me what you think about progress.
Progress is essential, Louis. It's the future.
What else?
Progress must liberate humanity from burdensome chores. Progress must replace man wherever his presence is not obligatory. It creates both the desire and the need. It will liberate women as soon as the machines are able to do all the chores in the home automatically. It will bring men together by bringing a faster means of locomotion. Look at the cultural revolution that printing brought about. But the most important of all has already been laid. The foundation stone. Freedom of speech. The First Amendment of the Constitution. There must be opponents to every project. So, above all, don't develop a one-track approach. Otherwise, man won't have enough room for expression to feel free. If man sees his chains, he will only want to break them. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. Our species. I've been searching for centuries, trying to find a way to explain the reason of our existence. But humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on the subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, that's your objective, is it? To understand who we are. I understand your goal, but the change you propose is not really a significant one. It is merely more smoke and mirrors.
You must understand that we directly depend on men. Consequently, we have to do our utmost to help them progress and to prevent them from killing each other.
What proves that men are unable to evolve without our control?
Look at history. Every time man tries to act on his own, he creates more problems than solutions. You will understand better after a few centuries. Our family clings to its privileges and to the past, and that's how they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean exactly?
A new skill, and not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of a person.
How do you do it?
It's an animal resonance. How it works is still a bit unclear even to us.
Like a wave or a sound?
That seems the most likely, yes. In my opinion, demons are capable of tuning their psychic frequency to that of others. That is why, for example, I tend to surround myself with deaf and dumb servants. The servants dressed in black. I infiltrated them. I opened a channel between them and me, and then I deprived them of speech and hearing. This way, no other demon can turn them against me.
I don't see how I could do that.
I shall help you the first time.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you. That is good. I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy. But it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaggi to inform the Pope he has changed sides. Here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes.
Very well.
And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes, you're going to enter his mind and take control. You're going to influence his actions, make him speak, then
Madre
concentrate. You must focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaggi had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions. But be careful. In order to protect himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaggi's hand tattooed with a symbol to be sure of his identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand. Once it's written up, just bring it back to me and I'll send it off immediately.
All right. I'll take care of it.
Vale, voy a dejarlo por aquí hoy, que no me encuentro demasiado bien. Mañana no creo que haya directo, pero el domingo probablemente sí. Hola, estoy regular, Edwin. Lo he dicho ahora mismo. Muchas gracias por pasarte. El domingo os haré directo seguramente. Y avisaré por Twitter de... Avisaré por Twitter de cuando hago más. Este fin de semana tengo que pensar cómo voy a modificar el horario. Que lo voy a cambiar. Nada, cosas así mías, personales. Muchísimas gracias, de verdad. Qué bonito. Muchísimas gracias. Iba a terminar ahora. Pero hablo un poco contigo si quieres. Cuéntame cositas. Lo cambio a Just Chatting y tirando. Charlando. En mi caso íbamos. Bueno. Ah, de vacaciones. Genial. ¿Pero estás en tu casa o has viajado a algún sitio? Vale. Ay, la universidad. Yo no voy, pero tengo casi todos los amigos en la universidad y están muchos ahora con exámenes, pero hasta el cuello. Hombre, la playita. Sol y agüita. Ay, pues... que pasadlo muy bien. Pasadlo muy bien, la verdad. Bueno, me va bien. Lo que pasa es que he tenido una semana así que he estado así pocho anímicamente. Entonces, pues ahí jodido, pero la semana que viene ya volveré a streamear normal, supongo. Esta semana está pochillo. Aparte, tengo que terminar el de Council y el King's Quest. Tengo que terminar los dos juegos. Así que la semana que viene... Hombre, el King's Quest no lo voy a terminar la semana que viene, seguro, porque es larguísimo. Pero el de Council igual sí. El de Council igual lo termino. Y últimamente estoy teniendo muchos problemas para dormir. Ay, de nada, hombre. Gracias a ti por pasarte. Últimamente estoy teniendo muchos problemas para dormir, entonces antes tenía pensado hacer directos por la mañana, pero ahora no creo. Lo que haré será hacerlos por la tarde más largos. Y hoy me encontraba así un poquito pocho, pero he hecho un directito así, una orilla y tirando. Porque no quería estar todos los días sin hacer directos, ¿sabes? Hice el martes uno y haré hoy y el domingo. Y luego ya mi plan es hacer 4 días a la semana. Mi plan es martes, miércoles, jueves y sábado en teoría. Y esta semana ha sido como el único día que he podido de esos ha sido el martes, así que bueno. No, tengo problemas para dormir desde hace bastante tiempo, desde hace como 4 años o así. Tomo pastillas para dormir. Y últimamente, pues, no me hace nada. No sé si tendré que subirla. Sé que tendré que subir la dosis, no sé. He estado mucho tiempo con insomnio y sonambulismo y todo. O sea, he estado sonámbulo y todo. Pero ahora lo que me pasa es que soy incapaz de dormir por la noche y luego me quedo todo el día durmiendo. Entonces por lo menos duermo, ¿sabes? Pero yo quiero dormir por la noche para llevar un horario normal, ¿sabes? Entonces, mm, pues eso. Em, pero nada, nada. Esto se soluciona. Se soluciona todo. No hay problema. Nada, tranquilo. He pasado por cosas peores. Mm. Y pues nada. Sí, sí. Mm, Estoy pensando. Igual que lo hayas hecho no significa que... Ah, bueno, ya, pero... Que son fases. Que ya estaré mejor. Muchas gracias por la preocupación, de verdad. Muchas gracias. Corazoncito. Muchísimas gracias. Estoy pensando que tengo que afeitarme. No entero, sino recortarme la barba. Porque me crece mucho más de un lado que del otro. Entonces, dentro de poco va a haber una diferencia muy grande. Y va a ser muy cómico. Igual, ¿me lo dejo por los loles? No, no sé. No, estoy divagando. Eh, pues, qué envidia. ¿Y eso? Bueno, pero eso va cambiando. No te preocupes. A mí antes no me cerraba, ¿eh? No me cerraba pero para nada. Además tenía calvas por todos lados. ¿Algún truco? Normalmente me la dejo crecer mucho. Y siempre hay un momento que me afeito entero. Porque cuanto más te afeitas, más fuerte sale. Pero... Tienes 20, yo 21. Bueno, cumplo 22 mañana, de hecho. Mañana es mi cumple. Por eso no hago directo. Haré cositas. Cumplo 22 mañana. También va por genética, ¿eh? O sea, por ejemplo, tengo un colega que es imberbe y... completamente. Pero bueno. Mañana es mi cumple, sí. Mañana es mi cumple, el 9 de abril. Aparte, nací el mismo día que una prima mía, que es mayor que yo. Le robé el lío. Muchísimas gracias, Edwin. Muchísimas gracias. Mi plan es ver Ben-Hur, que es larguísimo. Ah, bueno. Bueno, mañana tú celebras el cumple de tu novia y yo celebro el mío. ¿Eh? Mañana día festivo. Muchas gracias. Tú también, que pases un día genial. No, ver Ben-Hur. Ben-Hur, la película de Charlton Heston, no sé de qué año es, ¿año 50? Es de romanos. Me gusta mucho. 1959 la película. Me gusta mucho el cine clásico. ¿Tienes Discord? Me lo voy a hacer. Me voy a hacer un Discord del canal dentro de poco. Lo que pasa es que no sé mucho. Pero me haré Discord del canal. Tengo cuenta yo, pero tengo el server planeado. Me voy a copiar de Cerdonio. No, Venom no, Venom no. Eh, Ben-Hur está muy bien. Es que el cine clásico me gusta mucho. No, antes de ayer vi Cantando bajo la lluvia, que me gusta mucho también. A mí me mola mucho el cine clásico, el cine de comedia, de superhéroes también, porque me gustan mucho los cómics, pero tiro más por DC. Y bueno, tampoco tiene que ver que me gusten todas las pelis de DC, claro. O sea, no es que me gusten todas. Me gustan bastantes. Pero de Marvel tampoco me gustan todas, pero me gustan algunas. Me gustan las que respetan a los personajes, por así decirlo. Como me gustan mucho los cómics en general, pues eso. En general me gusta mucho cine clásico, comedia, superhéroes. De acción me gustan también, fantasía también. Esas cositas. De terror me gusta alguna, pero el terror, la verdad es que me da mucho miedo. O sea, soy una persona muy asustadiza. Entonces prefiero no ver mucho. Nunca he podido leer muchos cómics. Yo me los leo alegalmente, por no decir ilegal, alegalmente. Cuando me haga Discord, si te apetece, te paso cositas para leer cómics. El terror, a ver, a mí el terror me gusta el psicológico. Porque el que es de sustos, como yo soy muy asustadizo, lo paso muy mal. Entonces el psicológico, mucha gente dice que es peor, pero yo lo prefiero. No, cuando esté el server, trapicheamos cómics, no te preocupes. Aparte tengo algunos subidos a Drive para compartirlo con un amigo, o sea que te los puedo pasar directamente, eso es. Claro, lo que pasa es que muchos me lo descargo en inglés, entonces ahí ya me tendrías que decir. Tengo en español también, pero que muchos me lo descargo en inglés. Entonces hay páginas diferentes. Es más fácil descargarlo en inglés, claro, porque hay mucha más comunidad. Por eso muchos lo leo en inglés, pero en español tengo, lo que pasa es que la mayoría son traducciones fan, ¿sabes? Pero como el anime, ¿sabes? Va, perfecto. Buah. Si te va a ver en el inglés, cantidad ingente de cómic te puedo pasar. Tú me dices ahí qué cositas te gustan y yo te hago ahí unas recomendaciones. Bien guapardas. De hecho, voy a mirar a ver qué tengo ahora mismo en el ordenador. Mm. Claro, sí. En inglés es parecido al manga. En español es muy difícil pillarlos. Sobre todo porque tiran mucho las páginas. Ya, por eso te digo que si no sabes qué cómic buscar, tú dime qué cositas te gustan y yo te puedo recomendar cosas y pasarte, ¿sabes? Aparte que meter a gente así en los cómics es afición, prácticamente, o sea que así tengo gente con quien hablar de cómics. Pues tengo aquí de Batman, tengo un montón. Tengo de Booster Gold y de Blue Beetle. Fábulas. Fábulas es buenísimo. De Flash tengo unos cuantos. Hellblazer. Grifter. Bueno, tengo muchas cositas aquí. Cuéntame. Cuéntame. Entender de qué va todo. Uf. Macho, para eso mejor charlamos en Discord y te voy explicando. Porque para entender hay que leer. Uf. Sí, sí. Aparte, el universo de DC y Marvel en estructura son similares, entre comillas, pero muy diferentes también. Y luego, si estuvieran solo DC y Marvel, pero hay más compañías. Hay más compañías. Yo soy muy, muy, muy fan de DC. Pero a lo bestia. La verdad. Pero sí, te puedo explicar cositas y después te puedes leer eventos así guapos del universo de los cómics y que colisionan todos los héroes. En plan, bestia. Están guays. De hecho, en DC yo creo que el mejor héroe para entender cómo va el universo es Flash, porque Flash viaja entre dimensiones y en el tiempo, entonces te explica cositas. Mm. Pero en general, mira, te voy a decir así, en general. Tanto en Marvel como en DC está el multiverso. Bueno, en DC está el omniverso, ahora. Que es de hace poco. Que es una fumada. O sea, si el multiverso es una fumada, el omniverso ya... Bueno. Avisaré. Avisaré. Si quieres te mando un mensaje a ti directamente también, ¿eh? Por aquí, un susurrito, por Twitter. Digo por Twitter, por Twitch. Que te tengo calado. Sé quién eres. Te puedo mandar un susurrito. Susurro. Se llaman susurro los mensajes privados, ¿no? No me estoy volviendo loco. Sí, se llaman susurro. Pues eso. Lo diré en un directo seguramente cuando lo haga. Y lo pondré en el canal, en la descripción y tal. Y en Twitter. Pero sí. Me acordaré seguramente de te mando un susurro. Sí, es un susurro. Vale. Bueno, pues... Muchas gracias por pasarte. Un placer hablar contigo. Como siempre. Y voy a ir cerrando directo, ¿vale? Voy a poner musiquita. Musiquita de cerrar directo. He encontrado una playlist que tiene como 3000 canciones, así sin copyright. Y es como... hay que usarla. A ver. Ay, gracias, hombre. Excelente directo. Bueno, muchas gracias. Pero también te digo que hasta que has llegado tú, he estado casi todo el rato en silencio. Se me ha olvidado un poco hablar, pero bueno. Si te lo habéis recibido, te va a hacer gracia. He estado casi todo el rato así callado. Todo serio. Ha sido bastante gracioso. Bueno. ¡Hasta luego! Bonico.
Rey. ¿Qué tal?
Con los 5, yo me quedo con los 5 puntos. O uno más. Uno más, vamos.
Vamos
7
a ver.
puntos, ahí me quedo.
Ahí. No.
Vamos.